Hello, everyone. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you as we head into the close of our day. The clear skies and the calming winds assures us of a pretty chilly start on your Halloween, but what can trick-or-treaters expect? Your forecast details are coming up right now. But first, my friends at Robert Gibb and Sons would like to say thank you to first responders. With $400 off any new system, give Robert Gibb and Sons a call today. Let them know that Hutch sent you. Now let's take a look at temperatures. That'll be the main impact to our weather as we go through the next 24-hour period. Not a lot of wind, and we're not expecting a lot in the way of precipitation chances as we head into your Halloween, closing the books on October and starting the page and turning the page on November. Here's a look at those temperatures as we head into the evening. The blue is cool. Look at the warm air just getting shoved right out into Wisconsin and points south. For a bigger look at that, we'll take a look from across the region, and what you're going to notice is that warmest of the air all the way pushed down into parts of Illinois and the deep south. We're pretty chilly up here as we set things into motion for the evening hours. You'll notice that some of these colors start turning to that pinkish hue as we head into the evening hours tonight by around 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Those are temperatures below freezing. So freezing or below already as we head to bed tonight. Overnight, and your rise and shine temperatures will be a dipping down as we get into that 7 a.m. time frame. The deep pink colors start to show up in the area. And a look at those readings showing that we'll have some areas that could be in the teens up in the northern Red River Valley in northwest Minnesota, where you see the pink shade. Do you notice how the pink colors kind of follow the Red River Valley down? Well, the Red River Valley is the low spot in the region, and so cold air can and sometimes does channel right through the river valley. As we look across the area where you see these bright pink colors here along and north of Highway 200, that's where the coldest temperatures will be, near 20 to 25 degrees, a few of you in the teens out there, and then down to the south closer to those 30-degree readings. The mildest weather will be to the south and east, mid-30s for you, no freezing in places like Morris, Benson, Alexandria, or Wilmer. And that is a look at that. Now, as we head into the daytime hours, because of the cold start, it's going to take quite a bit to warm us up. Our peak heating this time of the year and the warmest time of the day is typically right around that 3 o'clock hour. So as we take a look at some of these temperature values here across the area, Fargo area showing up in those low 40s out there to mid 40s. It will be a little cooler out in places like Bemidji, Lake of the Woods, closer to 40 degrees for you, where you see the darker blues, a little warmer, mid 40s. In Aberdeen. Minot and out towards the areas near Rugby and Rolla, we'll see temperatures 40 to 45 degrees. Nobody real warm on Halloween. Now, that means with clear skies and relatively quiet winds, it's going to get cool pretty quickly. So if you are trick-or-treating, notice the coldest air in the 7 o'clock hour will be punching into northern Minnesota here. These bright whites are going to be near freezing. So it's going to be in the 30s for most of the trick-or-treating hours as you go through. And look at the pink air returning. That's some potential for some 20s by the time we get to the 10 o'clock hour. It looks like a cold one indeed as we head through the overnight into your Friday morning. So that's how things are shaping up with regards to our temperatures across the area. As is always the case, I appreciate you taking the time to find the follow button for my Facebook page. Give it a follow there, and if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And again, drop a note. Let me know where you're at, where you're watching from, and how much rain you saw today. Hey, a quick reminder before we get into the finalized digits for this is that tomorrow on old Halloween, Max Ladwig will be joining me from Trinity Elementary School. You got to see Max. What a wonderful person. Can't wait to introduce him to you. That's Thursday or tomorrow at 4:30. It'll be on Facebook. And if you happen to be out trick-or-treating, that's okay. Head on in and check it out on hutchesweather.com anytime. You'll see the Weather Kid button at the bottom of the page. So again, thanks to Max and thanks to my sponsors at Luther Family Ford. That's where we do the Weather Kid. And here's a look at some rainfall totals from around the area. I did get a few measurements shared with me, and I'll share those with you. But some of the heaviest rain, south central North Dakota, nearly 1/2 of an inch recorded in Mandan at the end on site there. Over 1/2 of an inch in parts of Grant County. 6 to 7/10 of an inch in southern Grant County. How about that 8/10 in the corner of Emmons County there as well? As you get into Kidder County, I'm not kidding, we saw the rainfall amounts drop off pretty quickly. And look at the James River Valley. hardly getting touched there with under 1/10 of an inch right in Jamestown and in that area. Same thing goes for Dickey and Lemoore County as well. Now, as we get into the southern Red River Valley, you'll see a few readings that were close to around 1/4 of an inch of rain, and that went up or down just a bit as we went into, well, Otter Tail County for the Fergus Falls area, about 1/4 of an inch there, 1/4 of an inch for the Perham area, up into the Detroit Lakes area in Becker County, anywhere from 1/4 to 4/10 of an inch. Fargo, the MDON station here picking up 16/100ths is all. Up to the north a little bit more, we did see about 2/10 of an inch in and around the Crookston to Grand Forks region. Much needed rain. I know it wasn't enough, but we'll take it. I did get a couple of measurements shared from you. I'll let you know that I got a report in Waban of 6/10 of an inch, so a nice shower there. 1 mile north of Adrian, North Dakota, 41/100ths of an inch. So thanks again, Murray, for your report. And by the way, it looks like Kathy reported the Waban total. In Argusville, Chris reporting 1/2 of an inch out there, and that's really nice to hear that. And southeast of Wadena, in southeast Wadena County, I should say, that was a report by John of 6/10 of an inch. So some beneficial moisture being reported across the region. Temperatures now, look at this. Halloween morning, not too spooky, but on the chilly side, right? We're going to have some 20s out there to near 30 degrees here in the Red River Valley. So 28 for Fargo, 27 is what I think for Fargo for that minimum temperature. You're out the door in the morning in Jamestown at 31. Does that sound like fun? How about some low to mid 20s along the international border from Estevan all the way out into parts of Winkler? We'll see temperatures a little bit on the cooler side. How about the oil patch? Some teens and low 20s there with milder air into the western and central parts of South Dakota. Now, again, Lakes country, a cool start for you, but the mildest weather will be in southern Otter Tail County out towards Brainerd, where we could see some snow in the forecast for those areas. That's right. Snow in the forecast for the Brainerd Lakes area, St. Cloud, and that will move up towards Duluth as we go into the day on Halloween in the morning. That's when the chances will be best for that. All right, we'll go over that a little bit more in detail tonight when you join me again with the hour-by-hour radar for those heading to the cities. All right, here's what you need to know for the daytime hours. 5 o'clock snapshot showing temperatures reaching only the 40s out in the Bemidji area, 43 there, 41 for War Road. 44 Grand Forks, 45 for the 5 o'clock hour in Fargo-Moorhead. That's not bad if you get that early start to trick-or-treating. And please, drivers, be very cautious. Take those corners slow and watch out for trick-or-treaters as we close out our month of October on a fun note and a safe note for everybody. Hopefully, north winds 10 to 20 miles per hour will be decreasing late, not increasing. The strongest winds, by the way, could be down into parts of Minnesota where low pressure will be bringing that chance of some flakes there. Here's Hutch's special, the bonus coverage of Halloween night. Woo, wow, you see that bat up there? Wow, really, I can feel the breeze off the wings. Oh, maybe that's not the bat. Okay, anyway, burr for boo, right? We got some cool temperatures up there in north central Minnesota. Temperatures at trick-or-treat time, and this is generally right around that 8 o'clock hour, dropping into the 30s for almost all areas and not far from the 20s in northern Minnesota. Bemidji, Mahnomen, down into Becker County, all the way out into Clearwater County and Bagley. It could be some of the coolest temperatures at that time, and we will quickly see temperatures drop as we approach the 10 o'clock hour for those trick-or-treaters wanting to get that extended treat. Okay, now let's take a look at your forecast. So not too spooky for Halloween day here, but out in the Twin Cities in eastern Minnesota, there could be some snow. Temperatures rising back up to near 60 degrees on a beautiful, mild Saturday night. Don't forget, turn those clocks back. It's that time of the year. We fall back, remember? So turn it back so you're on time things on Sunday. And then take a look at this. It looks like a really good chance of some late showers Sunday night and into Monday, but temperatures above freezing means it looks like rain at this particular time. Then just pretty okie dokie heading into your Tuesday, and Wednesday it looks like a 46-degree afternoon. Notice nothing really far from normal or average for this time of the year. All right, that is a look at weather. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Again, thank you so very much for sharing photos. of rain gauges. It's always handy to see those. And I'll share this one with you and want to say that we had some beautiful rain in and around the Detroit Lakes area. So Julia capturing this rain gauge. Wow, look at that name on there. Okay, and it looks like over 4/10 of an inch, about 45/100ths of an inch of rain out there in the DL area. Thank you so very much, Julia, for sharing that photo. And another one shared by Julia. Look at how beautiful the scene is out there in beautiful lakes country. A lot of gorgeous colors there along that little channel. Just absolutely stunning. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for uploading. And I appreciate all of you for taking the time to upload your photos at hutchesweather.com. All right, for now, that's a look at your weather. You can always get the latest interactive radar on hutchesweather.com. Hey, do that first thing in the morning. Put a smile on your face when you see the flakes flying other places than here, because that will be the case. And as we take a look elsewhere, we're going to see that radar lighting up near the Twin Cities. So you can keep up to that with that in the morning. Okay, seeing if there's any questions here. Nathan, good to have you on board. Karen, thanks for watching. Good afternoon to you as well. Cheryl, watching from Park Rapids, Minnesota. Beautiful country there as we take a look. Jeraine, appreciate you joining too. And hey, Kathy, good to have you on board. 46 right now. That's awesome. Chad says, howdy, Hutch. And I say a fine hello to you as well. Have a wonderful evening. Check back this evening for the latest update on snow chances in toward the Twin Cities. Coming up tonight.